like West Ham taxmen. You don't want to see the gang vex, man. Pull up in 2-litre dingers and press that.
Selling bag, going ham in West like Declan Rice. Doing like popcorn, everything nice. Whoa.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hammers Fans United, and welcome back to Born in the USA, Heart in East London. I am joined this week by Lawrence. You're not in the middle. Can you get in the middle?
Yeah, let me fix that.
OCD for me.
I got you.
Right, we're gonna get to the comments, but before we do, Lawrence, how are you feeling today?
Good, my friend. Very good. How's everybody doing? You good?
I'm good. Like I said off camera, I've just come off of Budgie's. Budgie had a show just now, speaking about our transfer window or lack thereof. But you know, we can speak about that also in a minute. But yeah, I'm good, man. So yeah, literally had 5 minutes and then straight back at it for this show. Let's get to the comments, and then we can speak about, you know, Wally last week and the transfer window and stuff. Right, so disabled team. Hi everyone, hope everyone's well. Thank you for joining. And he's always here first and always early.
All right.
Kimmy's in the house. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
I haven't seen you for a while, Kimmy. I'm glad you've tuned in. This is for you lot. This is for the Americans. So this is where you should be here every week, tuned in to this show, at the very least. Hi Kimmy, hope you're okay. We're gonna get through these. I'm okay, going to be posted on my channel soon. So nervous. Yeah, so Lawrence, I know you're subscribed. Kimmy's going to be doing like artwork and stuff on her channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she's an artist. So that should be coming soon.
Good, I'll check it out.
Didn't know you had any on your channel. I subscribe now. Yeah, so she hasn't got any subscribers per se, but she will do once she starts doing her thing. Right, I did the painting for Titch, but my 4-year-old son deleted most of my files before I could edit everything, so I only have the second half. So nervous about posting an incomplete. Just do it. Don't worry.
Do it. Yep.
Don't worry. You've got to start somewhere.
Do we have the link to her channel or anything like that?
You know, as soon as she says like, yeah, she's ready to promote.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's just if you just click on her, even if you just click on her name, it's just her name. But at the minute, she's got no. I subscribe. I think I might be the only subscriber. Yeah, like, you know, it's about promoting and stuff.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, once she for that, where we going? Who we got in the house? Who else is in here, you lot? Let me just get. Look, here we go. 1/3 Hammer Fans United. I was gonna say 1/4 because of Kieran's the mascot. Kieran's the mascot, but he's like part of the furniture. So I'm gonna say 1/4. I'm gonna say 1/4 of Hammers Fans United is Cam's, because I got to put Kieran in the equation. Brahms, how are you? Cam, I'm good, thanks. Looking forward to seeing this painting, Kimmy. I'm sure you'll love it. Yeah, so look, you'll have subscribers straight away, Kimmy, like straight away when you're ready. Aha! Look who's in the house, Lawrence, Wally.
Hello, Wally.
Right, let's get through this. Robert Singerton, how you doing? It's been a while. I'm glad you're here. I haven't seen you for a while, Robert, but I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining. Happy's here. I need to block her. Happy. I need to block her, man. I'm gonna let her stay. She was rude to me. I'm joking. It's all no, seriously, it's all jokes. She basically accidentally blocked her. Yeah, and then the next day, Budgie tried to make her a moderator and blocked her, and I unblocked her. Then today,
we need to have a judge about that, just like about Wally's and my competition last week. So, but we'll talk more about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll get through the comments, then we'll get straight to that. Yeah, and then today, Budgie was asleep for his own show. I tried to ring him. Happy tried to ring him, and then she got through, and then she's like, only basically, only she can get through, like she's special, and I'm not. So she nearly got blocked, but I told Budgie not to do it. Cams, hey, fucking me, brother Wally. No, I got a lot of respect and time for Happy Amaret. She knows this. Sure. Happy, hey. Unless she said something cheeky in the next comment that I haven't seen yet. Hey, Wally. Nearly, because I want Lawrence to speak. I do. Let me just get, but you know me, Lawrence, in the comments. Let me get to the bottom, and then it's over to Stu. TDT. Boom. Lawrence, Kimmy's shouting you out.
What up?
Where are we? So, here we go. Who was last here? So, who was last here then? That was Wally, innit? Happy you're a spud. Right, so, Lauren, in case you haven't already, this is Budgie's channel here, Green Streets Elites.
Okay.
So, you know what to do. Go over there, subscribe and all that. But yeah,
button, baby. Yeah.
I just come off of there. We just done a show literally 10 minutes before we went live. But yeah, we'll get to shouting out all the channels during this show. Everybody. That's including the Disabled Team, Green Street Elites, Kimmy, when she's ready to, you know, when she is. What we got in here? Green Streets. Let's see that. Gonna sub. So you lot, just bear in mind that when you sub, she's got nothing on there yet, but she is gonna start doing artwork and all of that. So let's show the love before she even starts doing her thing. I subscribed a long time ago. It was Budgie. We'll check it out. Kimmy, Stuart. We're nearly there, Lawrence.
No, it's all
We're
good.
nearly there. We're nearly there. Green Street, thank you. That's Budgie, yeah. Kimmy. Green Street is Budgie. That's his channel. So go and subscribe, Kimmy. Kimmy, subscribe to Green Street Elites. That's Budgie's channel. Thanks, Wally. Look who's in the house. Kieran, I said you're one quarter of Hammers Fans United because you're the mascot. So yeah, I can't leave you out.
Because you are the geezer.
Harry Geezer. Oh yeah, those that haven't seen this already.
Hey, Titch, that's how you say in Baltimore, not geezer. You say geezer.
Geezer. Look at that. Kieran is on the shirt, baby.
I love that shirt. That's a nice
He's
shirt.
worldwide. He's in South London right now. Bow.
That's so
Good. Titch. Here we go. Look at this. Titch, you jumping on Jim's barrel and hating on little me. Nah. All love, Hammerette. You know that. See? Love you, Titch. See what I'm saying? It's all love. Happy, you know it's all a joke. Wally. Darren. Oh, Darren. Morning, Darren. Evening here.
Morning.
All of that. Yeah. This
Morning,
time
buddy.
thing. Morning, Darren. I'm cracking up. Boom. Nearly there. We're nearly there. Sorry, you lot. But I'm glad we got a lot of comments though.
Yeah.
But we need to speak to the star of the show, which is Lawrence. 1 second. We said whoever was the last jump on his channel from Green Street is a spud. It was Budgie. Budgie's a spud.
Oh.
See, I'm sticking up for Happy. Happy was, I think she was first. No, Cams was first, then Happy, then Kieran. Yeah, Budgie. Need the channel name Kimmy. It's just her. If you just click on her, see, look at all this. I will sub Kimmy because she's awesome. See, she will be doing artwork on her channel, which is, you know, something different, which is good. Boom. Oh, sorry, I'm no spud. Right, here we go, Lawrence. Sorry, Lawrence. Sorry for that. Thanks for everyone that's tuned in. As always, I love doing this. It's 11:40 p.m. here. I've just done Budgie's show. I just done Guess Who earlier. Loads of graphics, but like I said, I do this because I actually love doing it. So it is for me a lot of hard work. Clearly, there's no finances or nothing. This is out of love and creativity. So, Lawrence, how are you feeling? I don't know, where do we start? I know what we do. You got something to get off your chest. Let's start from Wally's appearance last week. Get off your chest, Lawrence.
What I want to say is congratulations to Wally. He won, and I thought he did respectable. And I can tell that he's a trivia person. But
Yeah.
some people may be ignoring it. But I caught it. I even tried to get my wife in to say, hey, something's going on. He seemed like he had a little bit of help.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of shocked he couldn't get Boys to Men, because I would have been all over that Titch, like you said. I would have been on all that.
Yeah, that was easy, wasn't it? That was easy.
Oh yeah, but to his defense, he didn't have help at the beginning. I thought he did really well in some of the history questions. He brought up a very good point. Some of the history of Philadelphia is way more significant about the United States of America than Baltimore. Not to discount Baltimore one bit, but there's a lot more historical things that has occurred that is remember. But hey, he's from the area and he did a great job. But I do waver a little bit in the end. And I'm a good sport. And when we talked about this the first week, that what would we do if we lost? Now, I'm not going to do it right away. I'm going to get towards the end. Some of the people in the chat, they'll take a vote if they want me to do it or not. But we talked about a hot sauce challenge. So what I did in the summertime, me and my knucklehead brother-in-law and all that, we do some just to have fun. We get like some chicken and we'll put hot sauce to it. So I do have a Hellfire. Let's see if you can see it real quick. It says the hottest. Let me get my glasses on. The hottest sauce in the world without extract. So it's pretty hot.
What's the Scoville level?
See, that's what I was looking. I should have checked it earlier. It should be on here.
What's the Philip Schofield?
We might have to look it up. Where I got this, I don't know if you ever go to YouTube, and Wally, some of the Americans might know about it. Wally may go to it. There's this guy on YouTube, and he has a chicken wing challenge. And what he does is he brings on famous actors and different sports personalities, and they come on, and they keep increasing the heat every time he does it. And they have a website, and I don't know, somebody probably could look it up. And then these are on there, because I also have one called The Bomb.
Yeah, The Bomb. I was telling Nashi to do a challenge with The Bomb. Yep. That one's hotter than what one's hotter out of those two? The Bomb.
I think it's The Bomb. And I apologize, I just brought this spur at a moment about an hour ago. I thought about doing this. So we'll go there and you can check it out. But both of them have a good kick to them. I think The Bomb is hotter. So, and I did bring a teaspoon. Right. At the end, as we get closer. Now, I have to have dinner after this, so if I do it, it's going to have to be about 15 minutes prior to me getting off, because it's going to take a while to get rid of it. But
right, so what I would say is we also did agree that the first 2 weeks are just a little trial. So I would suggest you don't need to do that today, because that was all preparation for now, right? And at least now everybody's clear of what it is. We saw last week Wally was sweating. Wally had help. Wally was like, he went from Mr. Cool Fresh Prince to shit, I need to get these. And then I could hear his wife, Boys to Men, Wally, it's Boys to Men. Well, he's like, I'm gonna go with Boys to Men. Like, yeah, I bet you are, Wally. So I think if Wally can get The Bomb for next week, so you both have it. Yeah. And then whoever loses just has a teaspoon of The Bomb. The Bomb.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, so I think we'll save that for next week, because that was the deal.
Good.
Right, Happy says, Larry, please tell me you know what a Cumberland sausage is.
You know what? I saw that you said that yesterday, and I love sausage, but I'm just not really familiar. Is it more? So I apologize. I've had all different types of sausages, but I don't know what actually it is. Is it like a brats or?
It's just basically from a certain part of the country. Like, well, that's where it originated. So they call it a Cumberland sausage. Yeah. I don't know what's in it. What a good sport, Lawrence. Thanks. That's from Wally. Sitting back, just like... I think both of you have been too respectful. We need rivalry. That's from Cams. That will come. That will come with The Bomb. When The Bomb gets introduced, then the rival will come. Nothing can beat... See, I haven't seen this. Nothing can beat Charlie Boy doing a Reaper Pepper. Who saw that video? Because I haven't seen it.
I like to do that. And you talked about that too, maybe also doing that.
Yeah. But, these sauces are... Some of them is even hotter than the actual...
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Hot Ones is the wings challenge. Yeah, I've seen Hot Ones. And I've seen Gordon Ramsay... He done another one recently, so he's done 2. And this time he bought loads of bloody things to counter the heat, like sprays and shit. But yeah, I think he was doing it for entertainment. But the Hot Ones is a good one. I do like watching the hot challenges when the people can't take it. But Nashi will be doing some hot challenges on his channel. Agreed, Cams. They are too nice to each other. Don't worry, this is where it all starts. Not my wife. It was my dog. His dog. His dog. And the worst thing is, like I said, Boyz II Men have that song called Motown Philly. I just thought that I took for granted that he would just know that.
I remember they were from Philly. That's what I did.
Oh, Hammerhead was the last one on here. He was actually Hammerhead. He's the spud. Right, so Wally, can you confirm that you have your question lined up? Not for yet. We'll do it as number 6, so it's bang in the middle. But do you have it ready, Wally? Happy, do you see the picture of them both in the middle? Tell me Lawrence ain't checking out his bum. It's all a love story. That's why they're nice. Are you checking out Wally's bottom in the picture? You see the picture above us? And you know what it looks like, actually? It looks like Lawrence has done a cheeky little grab, and Wally's like, ooh, look at Wally's face. Like, ooh.
You guys think way too much into that picture.
And Lawrence said, I got you now. Boom. And Wally's like, ooh. Let's see. Happy can see it as well. See, look, Robert has seen it. I haven't seen it. And his channel's not there now either. Charlie was epic. I'm hoping when he comes out, he reactivates and then, because I haven't seen that. While he's laughing, that's a nervous laugh. Like, how do you know, Cams? Secrets out. Kieran says, there are a few people here who love a hot sausage.
Gee. See, I was going to say something, but I'm not because I can see it.
Romeo and Juliet. Now you got to prove them wrong. You got to destroy Wally now with 11 out of 11. Cams. Yes. Questions ready. Okay, thank you. So yeah, we do your bang in the middle, Wally. Right, listen, you lot. Those that don't know, this is all fun and games. It's not really football related, but it is when we sort of speak on certain West Ham topics. But you know, it's more about the fun competition and just getting to know Wally and Lawrence, you know, a bit more. Fudgy's laughing. Wally, let me tell you about Lawrence. Let me tell you about Lawrence's sausage. Titch, that was a great impression. Waltz. Oh, right. So, right. Let's go. West Ham. We just spoke about this on Green Street Elites, Budgie's channel. What are your overall thoughts in regards to the transfer window, Lawrence?
I mean, I'm probably sounding like a broken record, but disappointed. Going into Monday, I wasn't shocked. You know, I heard different things about different players and stuff like that. Was it Coletta Carr? I think center back would like that. I know everybody's saying that. And what, 15 million maybe I thought we could get for it. I guess the difference was loan or buy. It's and I don't want to belabor the point. It's just I'm disappointed. I think West Ham or a couple of their you know, trying to say Rafinha or Phillips 50 million. You knew they weren't going to sign for that. So it was a real bid or not bid. You know, and they can say, "Hey, I did that." You've heard that before, and I guess I've heard so much. I'm going to more of that philosophy. But why we wouldn't buy Coletta Carr for what 15 or something? We wanted to do a loan for that. So it's just some inconsistencies because we just need that. So disappointment. I mean, I don't want to belabor it because you guys all heard it. I'm just right now. We got to pray for no injuries. We got to hope Diop can bounce back and play a little bit better on the defensive end. And I'm getting a little tired of in Moyes we trust because but again, I don't know. Maybe somebody else is smarter than me and knows. Is he the one involved? Is it the board? Is it Sullivan? Is it all of them? But shit, man, we should have signed somebody. And then again, the top teams aren't giving us anything. They're not giving us anything. And people say, well, Newcastle asked for 8, they got 4 or 5. Guess what? Most of them probably on loan. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Newcastle's getting ready to go down to relegation, so nobody really gives a crap to go into him. And some of these players, it's just low. You hear me?
Yeah, it's cutting out a bit, but I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So, you know, that's apples and oranges to me. I'm disgusted. I wouldn't sell Man United shit. I wouldn't give them anybody. I think they had a lot of us not getting Lingard, so I'm real pissed off about that. That sorry ass team in that part. That's angered me so much. And that that we could have got something and they just made it. I think they just made it personal. They just don't want to deal with us. So
but yeah, and in regards to you saying, people don't look, at the end of the day, your appearance on here is fortnightly. So even though I've literally just spoke about this, of course we still want to hear your point of view on these subjects. So yeah, that's the nature of what we do. So yeah, that's why we're here. Every time we come back, we sort of recap since the last 2 weeks. Yeah. So yeah,
it's just I was trying to catch up on some transfer stuff on Sunday, so I was hoping I'd wake up Monday because you guys are 6 hours ahead of us and see nothing. Then I told you I was traveling a lot Monday, but every time I would check and I wasn't getting anything.
Right, let's somebody, I don't know who that is. Right, so okay, report
Titch.
Simon Cowell rushed to hospital after second e-back crash in 18 months. Wasn't wearing a helmet. Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I think you're locking up a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's you. I think. Can you hear me?
I'm losing you a bit. My screen sounds good, but mine sounds is good. You're fading in and out, and I can't hear you.
I think it's yours. My Wi-Fi is good. My end is good, but you're frozen on my screen. Right, let me get to the comments. Right. So Simon Cowell rushed hospital. I'm gonna have a little read on that after. Seems like we left it all too late. Yeah, I don't think. Like I said on Budgie's show earlier, if we didn't sign no one, whoa.
You there?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what happened.
That's
I got a new
alright.
iPad. I don't know. I got to get that connection for you. It was working better since I've upgraded my iPad, but I don't know.
Yeah, you need that connection. So yeah, I just think, Robert, that the fact that we didn't sign no one within the first 5 days of the window let us know we ain't signing no one, because we would have had those deals lined up. As always, what a knob, talking about Simon Cowell. Right, so whoever's named themselves Titch and DeVito, legend. Yes, Larry. So they're, I think, agreeing with you about something. I don't know who that is though. Hi, Titch and DeVito. Disabled Team says, you can have all the money in the world, but doesn't mean you have to common sense. Yeah, like, how are you riding any sort of bike like that with no crash helmet?
I broke up. I broke up on that. What happened with Simon Cowell? I didn't hear it. You said something.
Apparently he's had an e-bike crash for the second time in 18 months, and he's been rushed to hospital because he wasn't wearing a crash helmet. So he hasn't learned from the first time. Let's see. Yeah, Lawrence. Wally said Lawrence is freezing. I think Wally's insinuating that you're trying to pull out of the competition. I'm just saying. I'm not stirring or nothing. It's Lawrence. It's a ploy to throw you off so he wins. Yeah, see, Happy's on the same page. Boom. Alright, you know what? So, you lot, also, everybody in the chat, this show is about you guys just asking Lawrence just general questions, as well as me asking him the competition questions. You lot just asking him general questions about anything you want. So, I'm going to start this off with a competition question. So, this will be your first question. I'm going to put it on the screen because I've done a new little formula. So 11 questions, you lot. I've got 10 for him. There are multiple choice, and Wally will have one lined up, which will be at the halfway point. But in between that, it's good for you lot to just ask Lawrence just general questions about himself and, you know, what he likes and all stuff, whatever. Right, so we're going to get one question. 1 second. Question, it's right here. It's on the screen. Question 1. 16 national parks are in which 2 states of the USA? Is it A, Alaska and California, B, Alaska and New Mexico, C, California and Utah, or D, New Mexico and Utah? You can see that, yeah?
Yeah, I see it.
You lot in the comments can give your guess as well, A, B, C, or D.
I'm going to go Alaska, California.
So, that's A. Final answer?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to go to here. And I'm going to go here. And I'm going to reveal. So you're going A. Alaska and California. Where the hell is... Oh, there you are. Lawrence's questions. Question 1. Are you ready, Lawrence?
Yes. Oh,
it was
start off, baby.
A.
I needed that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna mark this down because sometimes that's 1 point, 1 out of 1 for Lawrence.
My main goal was not to go goose egg, so I'm good.
Oh God, 1 sec. What happened there? Right, first question. You got 1 point. Right. We're gonna just go back to the chat. So yeah, he started off well. We will remove this. Comments. What are we saying in the comments? Okay, look. So look, Wally got that wrong. So is Lawrence likely to be a guest on Green Street? Yeah, right. Lawrence, are you going to go on Budgie's show anytime soon?
Anytime, but just let me know, Budge. Anytime. Like I said, during the week, this was the best one for me. I'm really good. Sometimes on the weekends, whatever, we can work it out. But, you know, a lot of times on the week, I'm kind of, you know, with work and stuff. But this, I've already dedicated this time right now. But Budge, whatever you need, buddy, anytime. You know, you're my boy. You're my boy, Blue.
Right. So look, if you lot was going head to head, you'd be winning right now because Wally said C. Kimmy said C.
Thought a little bit there.
Kieran said C. And hold on, Kimmy Kimmy was living in Cali as well. She should. Oh, look who's in.
Well,
James Bong's in the house. Yeah.
James. Yeah, I was with Alaska because of people with the climate and stuff like that. So I thought a little bit about it, but you know, I get.
Good evening, James. Thank you for joining. Titch and DeVito. I know nothing about these American states.
Is that Davey Boy?
Nah, that's not Davey. That's someone being
It's got his
funny.
thing on
Good
there,
funny.
okay.
Off Wally. Let's see what happened. Kieran too. Davey. Nah, that's not Davey. I don't know who it is. Kieran. It might be Max. Nah, I don't think it's Max actually. Lawrence, your audio is a bit quiet compared to Titch. And my mic's all over there as well. Bring my mic closer.
All right, I can turn it up some. And
James said D.
Can you hear me now? Because D's.
Look at Wally. He said that was my wife's answer.
I bet it was. She needs to come on this.
Oh, Darren said A. So Darren got it. I got you, Lawrence. Wally getting lined up to... Oh, okay, to come on the show. Mrs. Lanzini. Right, so let me remove that question and let me ask you, the next game is the FA Cup against Kidderminster, right? What sort of lineup would you put out for that game, bearing in mind that they're the lowest ranked team left in the competition?
Gotcha.
What sort of lineup would you go with for that game?
Okay, anybody that played it, like Antonio played for Jamaica this weekend, right?
Yep.
I still, in my opinion, since we don't have another game for another week and we haven't played together, as long as somebody hasn't played this week, I don't think so. So I would go out with our starting lineup we want to have, just at least to get us some working together so we're not too much rust. And then in the second half, start bringing in some subs and stuff like that. Just working together and getting some practice in and stuff like that since it's been a while. Me saying that, hopefully they don't keep it too close either. You know, they're the lowest team, but I'd still bring out a lineup that we want to get ready for the next Premier League because we really need to show ourselves there. But pull them quick, you know, get everybody some minutes in.
In case you're unaware, you can use 5 subs as well. So your theory is play strong team in the first half, do the business, and then maybe make the 5 changes with youngsters or fringe players.
You got it. I definitely would. And plus, I want to get everybody some time in. You know, unless there's some injuries that you don't want to get anybody in. You know, just like anything, get out there on a pitch and and get and working together and stuff like that.
Right, so you lot in the chat, what would you do for the Kidderminster game? What sort of lineup would you put out? This one says, I remember somebody in the stream in the past named himself Titch and DeVito, so I'm just doing the same. So it's not the same person then. I thought it was the same person that done it in the last. And now he's got Davy's picture as well. He's got Davy.
That's why I said I saw Davy's picture on there.
Oh, see, I didn't see. Yeah, that's funny. Question: why do we call cold things chilled if chilies are hot? Yeah, Chef Lawrence.
That's a good question. I call, because of chili, you're talking about like chilies, chili peppers, and stuff like that. I have no clue. I like chilies, and I like cold. I like cold beers, and I call the cold beer sometimes chili. So,
yeah. Exactly. All of our new signings. Oh, look at Kieran. He said he'd play all of our new signings in the FA Cup game. Why is there 2 of them? Oh, is there 2? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so that one there, maybe that's not the one I saw, Cam, with Davy's face. Too many Titches and DeVitos. Happy says, another question. Larry, do you know how large a pitch is? Now, obviously, there's minimum dimensions and maximum, but do you know?
Like how many ounces in a pitcher?
No, she means a football pitch, like
pitch
in yards.
On the field. Oh, she had me think about beer, so sorry. Do I know how long?
There's a minimum and then there's a maximum that you can have.
In length?
Yeah, length and width.
I would
yards.
Say 100 yards length. And this is just a guess, really. I would say 40 yards wide.
That's not 40 yards is not I think 120 is the minimum, I think, and that would be probably 80 or 90 wide. I think if you think about 40 yards wide, Lawrence, remember the 18-yard box, Two of them is almost 40 yards. Yeah, so it's about Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. I think 120 is sort of like the average length.
So you're saying it's 80 yards wide?
80 or 90, maybe 80.
That wide? Wow, I guess it is. You're right. No, in my mind, I look at the pitch, but then I'm also looking at a American football field. I'm trying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Chilies are still hot when chilled. Happy Amaret. Right, Titch and Davido. Titch, have 3 guesses about who I am. I said Max, maybe. Who the hell would do this? Davido. I'm saying Max. It's either Max or Ariman. That's who I'm saying. I don't need 2 guesses. I don't need 3 guesses. Max or Ariman. That's who it is. Max. Or maybe if there's 2 of you in this, it's both of you.
And Happy, I want you to post the answer to your question because I'm interested in knowing that exactly.
Yeah, so there will be a minimum and a maximum dimensions, but yeah, is it Bubbles? Yeah. Nah, it's not Bubbles. It's definitely not Bubbles. It's Max or Ariman or both. Right, let's catch up. Here we go. Happy, do you know about this one? Oh, Kieran says he thinks it's Reese. I don't think it is. I don't think Reese has heard Davido. I don't think he's heard Davido. He's never in our streams, Kieran. The penalty box is 44 yards wide. Look, the penalty box is 44 yards wide.
Yeah, so that's what you're saying, some way off. Well, okay, from that. So you're saying...
Budgie. Nah, it's not Budgie.
So,
FC play football on the Yankees base foot is ridiculously small pitch.
Yeah.
New York City FC play football on the Yankees base. Yeah, so I don't know if the dimensions in the States are, but over here we've got a minimum and maximum. And I'm sure it's 120 length as a minimum, I think.
Yeah.
But it might be. Cam's kind of think that's one long by. See, she's got it in meters.
I was curious in yards.
Nah, it can't be 110 meters. No, not meters. Remember, they'd be measured in yards. I think it's 120 yards, not meters. Meters is massive.
Yeah.
That'd be a long football pitch. 110 meters. No, it's Davido. Right, sorry you lot. We've been sidetracked. Hammerhead? Nah, it's not Hammerhead. I played on pitches bang on 100 meters long. And what is that in yards? It's Ian Wright. Here we go. See, look, length between 100 and 130 yards. Told you.
In length.
Okay. Yeah, I knew 120 was that's like in the.
Yeah.
Right. I'm saying it's Max or Ariman. That's who I'm saying, and I'm sticking to that. Prenton Park's pitch is 100 meters long. Meters? Nah. Yeah, that Max. It's him. I think. Yeah, it's a meter. Only 2. Oh, okay. I didn't realise that. They're only 2 inches different. Right. Robert says width 50. 100 yards.
To 100 yards. That's a wide margin. What you just said about the box and stuff like that, I can get like what you were saying. Would you say 80 at least wide?
No, I know Prenton Park is Tranmere, but yeah, I'm just all right. See, Happy, you just got us all baffled there. You caught me. See? I told you it was Max, I think. Right, so let's go with another question. Question 2. Question 2. Remember, as from next week, whoever loses will have some. I need Wally to purchase the bomb. Hot sauce. The bomb. Right, question 2. I'm going to put it on the screen. Everybody get involved with this as well. Please, you give your answers. Right. Croatia is almost the same size in land as A. Vermont, B. West Virginia, C. Maine, or D. None of the above. Take your time. Can you see that? Because it is quite small. Yep. That one. It's not.
No, I can see it.
Good.
I can see it.
Oh, you're on an iPad, aren't you? And my screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are in the chat. Croatia is almost the same size inland as A. Vermont, B. West Virginia, B. Maine, or D. None of the above. That is how you pronounce Maine, isn't it? Yeah, it has to be.
And I'm going with Maine. C. Maine.
You going with Maine? C main. Final answer?
Yes.
Final answer. Let's go here. Question 2. B. West Virginia. What we got in the chat? Let's see if they know America more than you. I'm not. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we got a lot of C's. You said C, didn't you? No. What did you say? A. What did you say? C.
I said B, West Virginia.
All right, here we go. I just hope I won't be fine next time I come to football camp because I was redistributing confident shiny hair. I hope I'm not spoiling things for you, Hammerette. C from Budgie. Yeah, Budgie's going to be doing a game show soon as well. Celebrity Squares. So yeah, lots to come from the channels, people. Question. Here we go, Lawrence, for you. Question, would you rather play in the Champions League final or score in the Europa League final? That's for you. Team said C. I put that back up, actually.
I would rather play in the Champions League final.
C. Right, the answer, what was the answer? It was B, wasn't it? B. Right, no one's got B. Warning, the film includes flashing images. The film may include... I'm lost now.
We all said
B,
C.
okay.
Darren
said B, but I don't know if he said B after we revealed B. Bongs. And Robert said B. I don't know if Darren's doing a Wally and cheating. Look, Fix. Max, have you ever tried rubbing his head to see if it squeaks? That's difficult. West Vermont.
West Vermont.
we're gonna go with another question straight away. Teach the videos. One day I'll get that opportunity. Right, so straight back on the horse, buddy. Right, let me put this down as a 0 so I know what you got. Right, third question. Tell me if it squeaks. Right, here we go. Third question is question 3. Let me. Denali, the highest US mountain, is in A, Utah. Right, let me remove that banner because that's getting in my way. Boom. Right, Denali, is the highest US mountain is in A, Utah, B, Nevada, C, Alaska, or D, none of the above. Take your time. Everybody in the chat, what are you saying?
I haven't heard of it.
I think I got this one right, actually. Yeah, I did. I got this one right.
You know what? Since I haven't heard of it, I'm just going to say none of the above.
Final answer? Question 3.
Yeah.
None of the above. And it was, in fact, Alaska.
I'm on my losing streak again. Let me make sure this opens up.
When I thought of mountains, I just thought it's got to be Alaska. Has to be Alaska.
Well, I mean, there's some. I was thinking it was sounded like it was like India or something. Not like I haven't heard of it, so.
That's another 0. That's
dang. You know, one or 3.
Your how many signings did West Ham make? That's what Lawrence just scored. Right, the answer was C. Right, okay, we got some correct answers here, not from you, obviously. Right, so Darren said A, Budgie said D, Wally said C, so he got that one right. So you two would be 1 each as it stands. Disabled team said D, none of the above.
Wally didn't get it. Wally didn't get
that. James was right. He said C, Alaska. I'm copying Darren. A, don't copy Darren because he was wrong. Robert says C, he was right. Cam says C. And Happy says copy Mr. Bong next time. Okay, right. So Lawrence, sorry, yeah, that's everyone. Who, if you could have brought in 2 players in the window, yeah, realistic to West Ham, who would you have brought in? That, you know, that are in our price range and, you know, not no superstar, but who would you have brought in?
I would have definitely brought in Kalata Carr because I think he was a reasonable center back and he was out there for it. It was a mistake that we didn't have it, and it was a reasonable price. And I'm going to go back and it's just saying, and then I would have brought Lingard in if we could have got him because we could have. I think we'd have been even on loan. We'd have had that. Now, with that being said, I would have liked to get the Nunez guy from Benfica. I would have really liked to get him, but I think he was, even though I think his price range I thought was way too high. So what were we bidding on? But if I would have got I would have liked to get him, right? So he would have been my one person I would have liked. I don't think Rafinha and Phillips were even in the realm of possibilities. I think I think we would have better had a chance to get somebody outside, because in the Benfica's in the Portuguese league. So I think we would have probably had a chance of getting a good name outside of the Premier League. Even though I deeply want proven players in the Premier League, it just seems like they're on the big 6 teams, and nobody's giving us any love for it, or we're not willing to pay enough cash for it.
Yep. Right. Darren says Defoe and Carroll. Yeah, this is what it's come to. And the worst thing is like, yeah, right now we would take them like it's somebody through the door. Right. So this is what I said on Budgie's channel, Green Street Elites, earlier. I said at the very least, right? Because we don't know the ins and outs. We don't know if there's a plan, and that plan involves spending in the summer. But at the very least, what we could have done is we could have, Arsenal have let Aubameyang go on a free with 18 months left of his contract. He's gone to Barcelona for free, right? Because they are taking him off the wage list. We could have let Yarmolenko go for free. We could have bought in 2 loan signings, and even if we paid them 50 grand a week each, right, and their club paid whatever, another 50, if they're on 100 grand at their current club, they must be a certain quality. So we could have bought in 2 on loan, and paid them less than we're paying Yarmolenko, and we've got 2 potentially young, hungry players that could have helped us in the Premier League and also in Europe. So that's what at the very least, we could have done something like that.
I love that strategy. Was there anybody you think we might have been able to get with that type of strategy if we let Yarmo go?
I didn't think. Yeah, I didn't think too much about it. I didn't get invested in the transfer market, and I never do. Like I said already, you don't see me making videos about who we're linked to. Never. I've never done that. So that is just me. Yeah, it's just hypothesizing as I was on Budgie's show that, that at the very least would have maybe appeased the fans, satisfied them, and you get Yarmo out, who's without being disrespectful, he's just like the injury. He's just not doing anything for us, and he's the highest earner or one of them. So get him out, which the fans would be happy with, and like I said, just get 2 in that are going to do better than he's doing. So you've got 2 for 1. You saved a bit of money, and you've got some new. You always need to freshen up in football. You have to, and West Ham haven't done that, and they didn't even do it in the last window either. Zuma was a fantastic signing. Other than that, Areola came in, and thankfully, because now Fabianski was injured for the last game, or sick, whatever it was. But then the rest of them, Krau hasn't worked out. Vlasic obviously still finding his feet. So both windows have been disappointing from the summer, and then obviously this one here. Right, so Budgie says he would have got in Adama and Luca Dean if he could pick 2. I agree with Budgie, says Cams. James says Coletta Carr and Lingard, so he agrees with you if it was, limited to 2. Thanks, Cam. Right, so Robert says Nathan Aki, which is a great shout, left-footed, left-sided centre-back, and Anucha. I think that's that Paul Anucha from Genk. I don't know how to say his name. Anucha. He works hard as well, that striker, so he may well fit into what Moyes want, but he does work hard, and he's a big target man. Adama. Right, what's he say? I think it's fair to say Titch will have a free pass to troll me as much as he wants in the future. Always. I'm the... Yeah, you know what? Actually, I don't troll. I wind up, but I don't... Yeah, there's some people that actually fully troll. Not you. That come on and, like, putting nasty stuff inside people's comments and all that. So, yeah, what you're doing is not trolling. It's funny. I think it's funny. Don't worry, it'll be summer and the bullshit will start again. That's what I'm saying. That's why. Like, a lot of these channels don't share. I think a lot of these channels, and this is not just West Ham, just fan channels, they sort of know, like, look, if we're linked to 20, 30 players, realistically, but they put out videos because it's content, hopefully subscribers and all that. But for me, me personally, I just see it as a waste of breath and energy speaking about... If we sign someone, then maybe I might speak about that, and even that I probably wouldn't, but... I wouldn't make a video about potential people that we're interested in because it's a waste of time. Yeah, from Genk.
It's draining.
Yeah, that's just not for me. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to hopefully get you a point, because Wally is, if he's still here, you scored 1, then you didn't score for the next 2. So question 4, because Wally's question will be coming up soon. And like I said, after Wally's, what I would like you lot to do is, after Wally's one, whoever loses, just, film yourself doing that, send it to me, then I'll just upload it, or just so it gets out as quick as possible.
I'll do it live.
Yeah. Oh, you did it live. Yeah. Actually, no, that's better. That is better. Actually. Let me go to here. Right. Question 4. Lawrence, you can do this. If you do this, it's redemption. I got most of these right up until right. Here we go. Question 4. MIT is a famous university in. I got this one right as well. Montana, Michigan, Massachusetts, or none of the above. MIT is a...
Massachusetts.
That's a quick answer. You're confident. Final answer.
I'm confident like ain't nobody's... I'm down. Like Charlie Brown.
Massachusetts. What are you lot saying in the chat? Before I go to... Right. MIT is a famous university in A, Montana, B, Michigan, C, Massachusetts, or D, none of the above. Before I reveal the answer, what we got in the chat.
Wally will get that right. Wally will have that right, or his wife will. 1 and 2.
Oh, look, he's changed his name to the mascot now. This guy. Right, so Wally's... No, not Wally. Budgie says C, so he agrees with you. Wally says C, Massachusetts. Defo C. The table team says C. Robert says C.
Because they saw how confident I was.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like,
copying Larry.
That guy knows. And then
Happy's copying you. See, everybody's saying C.
That's they saw how confident I was.
Some of them must have Googled. I'm absolutely shocking at this. Laugh out loud. James Bong says C. Waltz, what did the dog say? Right, here we go. It was, in fact, question 4. The answer was C. Massachusetts. Back in the game. Get a point for that. 2-piece. 2 out of 4. Not bad. Not bad. So, previous weeks, you got 6 out of 11. Wally got 7 out of 11. So it was tight. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go straight in for another one.
No, Wally got 4 out of 9.
Oh, yeah. He had help.
And his wife got 2 out of 2.
Copying Amaret. I'm actually going... Oh, she changed it. So she had it right, but she changed it to D. D. Right, we're going to go for another question, because that's on 5. Right, here we go. Titch, genuine question, what I should call you. Titch, that's what you call me. Let me show you. 1 sec. I'm going to get in my lap dancing position. Hold on. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Nice.
Ba, 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 ba.
Nice.
Boom. Jeez, not a lot of room to maneuver. Right. Look at Cams. Cams is like, hey, where's my shirt? Still in my life. See? She changed it. Right. So we're going to go to question 5. You just get that wrong, hammer it. Right, question 5. And I need some questions from, Lanzini, number 10. Ticini. You can call me Ticini. Lanzini, Ticini. We need some questions for Lawrence from you lot as well. Right, let me go to question 5. Question 5 is... Mount Rushmore is in A, South Dakota, B, North Dakota, C, Nevada, D, none of the above. Mount Rushmore.
South Dakota.
Final answer?
Yes.
Let's go here. Question 5. It was, in fact, South Dakota. You are 3 out of 5 correct. So, you've gone from, 1 point, boom. Then you got 2 wrong. Now you got 2 right.
Now, Wally, before you answer, give me this question. I did think you were going to get last week's question, so I was not trying to make it difficult. So I hope you were kind to me.
That hot sauce is right. Let's see what everybody's saying here. We'll wait for Wally's. Wally, not yet. Not yet. Right, so here we go. Okay. Love that number. Right, zucchini. Oh, he's talking about Lanzini. Zucchini. Budgie said A, South Dakota. Got it right. Wally said A. Happy said A. I'm hoping she don't change her mind again. Darren said, I suppose you want a tip for that. Darren says A. James says A. Robert says B. What's Pearl Harbor the worst film you've ever seen? This is from Kieran to you. What's Pearl Harbor the worst film you've ever seen?
Well, I don't think it was the worst. I didn't really get into it. I like some of the when it talks about the war movies and stuff like that. I like some of the older movies. I forget the name of Midway. If you guys ever saw that, that's an older movie. It has a lot of classic actors in there, and it talks about when they attacked on Pearl Harbor. That's more my style. So I think it just was more
Who starred in Pearl Harbor? I haven't seen it.
What was his name? Karen probably could tell you. I forget the guy's name that was in the star
Kieran.
or whatever.
Kieran, who was in that film, and did you not like that film, Kieran? Yeah. All right. So, speaking of war films and football, have you seen Escape to Victory?
You told me a little bit about that. That's the one with Pele. What is it?
Bobby Moore, Sylvester Stallone.
Bronson. Wasn't Bronson in that movie? He's another American actor when he was real young and stuff like that.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone is in it.
Is that when that's when they're in the prison camp, right?
Yeah. And then they play against the Nazis, and they've got. I don't want to say too much because I want you to watch it, but it's yeah. I used to love that film.
Because it talks about West Ham, because one of the guys played for West Ham, right? The coach.
Bobby Moore. Bobby Moore's in it. Yeah, but
yeah. But I saw it. I'm sorry, I saw it years ago, but now everybody's brought up. I need to watch it again. No.
All right. So, a spoiler alert is, this is my, the effect that film had on me is that Pele scores. He's got like where the Nazis are really giving it to the team, and he has to play with like a I don't know, something's wrong with his arm, so he's playing like this, and then he does an overhead kick and scores. So from that moment on, I used to because where I grew up, Wimbledon used to train, so it was attached to the estate. So I used to see them, I used to steal their balls and all that. But yeah, I used to just go out on the football field by myself and just practice. Cool. But also just doing the overhead kicks and all that. Yeah. So and that was inspired by that Pele that moment there in that film.
I have a question for my for everybody in the chat and stuff like that. I said about Hilaire. When he had that one shot, I know in the United States we call it bicycle kick. Do you guys call it bicycle? Is that a different name? Okay.
Yeah, bicycle kick, overhead kick, but same thing. Yeah. But I think I say overhead kick.
I've heard that more times than the bicycle. That's why I was curious. I've heard other people say the overhead kick versus bicycle.
Right, that's a good question. Everybody in the chat, what would you call it? Overhead kick or bicycle kick? I call it overhead kick. But yeah, what do you call it? Here we go. Was Pearl Harbor? Right, here we go. Cam says B. Kieran, have you not seen Punisher? Warzone. So that must be a terrible. That must be a terrible film, I think. Oh wait, maybe A. Okay, Ben Affleck was in Pearl Harbor.
That was it, Ben Affleck. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you lot call it? Overhead kick or bicycle kick? I bet Cam says bicycle kick, but the older ones will say overhead kick. I think I say overhead kick. Ben Affleck. Right, here we go. This is not your question. Which has the larger capacity? West Ham's London Stadium or Auburn University Football Stadium?
Is that my question?
Nah. That's too easy.
I don't know.
That's not. I think that's just a general. Nah. That's just a general question, I think.
I think that might be my question.
All right. Let's let Wally confirm. That's easy. That's just like what A or B, really. But I think I'm wrong. Ben Affleck. Oh, Michael Caine. Yeah, Michael Caine was the coach. Oh yeah.
That's what I was saying. Michael Caine was the coach. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. It was a great film,
They come up and interact, and it was one of the prison leaders, and they talked about oh, you played for West Ham or something like that. Hey, you have some good skills. I forget the interaction, and they say West Ham in it, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Man, oh yeah, this is not charging. One sec. Oh, that is the question. What? One sec, Lauren. Let's get through that. Yeah, that is the question. Right. Before we get to that though, Japanese Navy starred. I agree with Larry. It was too Hollywood. That's for the.
Yeah.
Huh? The mascot. I call it a bicy. So yeah, he calls it a bicycle kick. Robert says overhead kick. Same as me. I don't watch TV. 1 second. We're going to get to the middle question. Bicycle. Oh, Budgie calls it a bicycle kick. James says overhead. Same as me. Right.
Split there.
Peach is in the house. I'm going to hide that because I'm hoping he hasn't Googled it. Overhead or a bicy. Right. Let's go. So, for your sixth question, Wally has put forth, what is your answer?
See, that's a good question because, and you guys don't have to. This is how I'm thinking through it because I thought this West Ham Stadium holds like 60,000 people and stuff like that. Auburn University, Jordan Hare is the name of it. They hold closer to 67 to 68,000.
Right.
So I'm going to go with Auburn Jordan Hare Stadium. I could be wrong.
So you're going Auburn, yeah?
I'm going to Auburn.
Wally, please confirm. Kieran says he calls it impossible. Scissor kick. So yeah, overhead kick is what Pele done in that film. I would not call that a bicycle kick. Peachy. Right, the mascot says, when does this stream run until? I may be the mascot, but I live in Australia, so you know that. Yes, Budgie, hope you're well. Right, so yeah, we're waiting on Wally to confirm, and then we will know where Lawrence is at. Kangaroo. Wally, can you? Oh gosh, Auburn 87,000, not even close. He gave you a nice one.
67. Yeah, that's good. So I'm right then. Good. Because I thought it was higher.
Okay.
I didn't know it was 87. But good. So I still get the W. It wasn't exactly what
Of course.
I did. Right,
so you have got 4 out of 6. You're not doing bad, my friend.
You know.
All right. Now this is gonna see where you're going today. I think we're gonna give you another question straight off the bat. Another question, which will be question 6 for me, but it's not, but it is because Wally's question. Right, so question 7, but it's going to come up as question 6. The biggest US state is A, Texas, B, California, C, Alaska, D, none of the above.
Oh, shit. Because I'm thinking through 2 of them, and that's kind of why it's kind of like I'm going to say Texas.
A, Texas. What do you want to do? I haven't said final answer. You can change. Take your time, buddy. He's sweating.
Alaska.
So you're saying C, Alaska, yeah?
Yeah.
Question 6 on mine. Well, final answer, yeah?
Yeah.
See, this is why sometimes you gotta take your time. You gotta just chill out. Don't rush it. Don't rush. You are having actually a great day today. You got 5 out of 7. Don't rush.
Sure.
Don't rush. Don't rush.
Yeah. I stopped that there. Yeah.
You're doing good. You're doing good. What they're saying in the comments. Let me remove that. We don't need another question. We've got 4 more, but we can wait for that. You're doing well. Wally. You gave him a... Wally's probably like, can I retract my first question and come with a different one? Right, so what we got in the comments. Titch. Here we go. Bicycle, Mrs. Kieran, you were morning peachy. C. Right, so Budgie said C. Alas, when that was the correct answer. Kieran got it right. Robert got it right. Titch, would you have gotten it? I did actually get that one right as well. That's why I said to Lawrence off air, I said, I think these ones are easy this week. Darren said...
Your definition of easy sometimes.
Look, everybody got this one right. I hope you lot better be Googling it, though. It's pointless. Alaska, okay. Cam's, obviously, the... Did you see Cam's corner?
No.
Okay. I thought that Cam's had a horse chewing an apple behind him in his basement, because all I could hear was Kieran will confirm that. That's how he's chewing.
Hey, you're gonna have to use that a lot more. I'm gonna make you use that. That's good. That chewing.
That's what
you can use that for a lot of stuff.
Go watch that video. See, disabled team, they got it right. Final answer. Titch, I'm pretty sure there's a striker that plays in the Premier League and is up and coming youngster. Surely West Ham could sign him. I've heard his headers are always pinpoint. West Ham could sign him. I've heard his headers are always pinpoint. Who is this? Who are you talking about? Who are you? That's not Max. That's somebody that I might know is good in the air. That plays for me, maybe. Who's good in the air? Right, here we go. Good question. How many yellow cards did Gary Lineker get in his career? Yellow cards.
For me?
Yeah, this is just the general from Happy. This is what this show's all about, you lot. You lot can pose questions. So yeah,
for sure. I yield to you.
It's not a lot. So yellow cards, not even reds. Yeah.
That few, huh? I'm going to say 3.
I think it was 1. I think. But Happy, you can let us know. I think it was only 1, you know.
Happy's got some tough ones for me tonight. I need some softballs, baby. Come on. That's tough.
How many was it, Happy? It might have been 1, you know. Doesn't Alaska share a border with Russia?
Yes.
Right, Peach says, go on, Loro. Doing well. 5 out of 7. Happy. Look at her. She says, poor Cams. Where is Cams? Cam's corner, or Cam's got a horse in the corner. The striker's name is Davido. Oh, look at this. Davido. Cam's the bubblegum.
Bubblegum, man.
When the Bering Straits are frozen, they're us, Darren. What does that mean? Is that a song, or when the Bering Straits are frozen?
They're us, Darren. It's the Straits over there, I think.
Bering Straits.
Not for Alaska area. The Bering Straits.
No, look, here we go. Look, Kieran, new show, chewing gum with Cam. Yeah, I definitely believe he had a horse behind him in his basement eating apples. Angels on his head mean he can always direct the header right into the corner. The angels. Oh, angles. I said angels. Davido. This is definitely Max. I did say that though, didn't I? Wally. Forever blowing bubbles with gum. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's funny.
Yeah. To be fair, I think Cams was actually nervous, and so I tuned in. I was at football and I tuned in and I could hear it, but I didn't want to put in the comments. But Kieran, you know, being Kieran, he done it after. He wasn't live, and he said, "Lose the gum." Kieran was like, "Lose the gum next time." And that's what, you know, Kieran he's the boss of the channel, so no more chewing gum for Cams. That's what the sound.
Wow.
Lineker didn't get. He didn't even get 1. Okay,
that's a good trivia. Wow, that's crazy. Not 1.
Here we go. Mascot says Cams will do a good job distracting the players on the touchline with his chewing gum. The new West Ham gaffer, maybe. Sam Allardyce Part 2. Here we go. Who scored the first goal at the London Stadium? Do you mean West Ham or Just we played Juventus, I think, in the first game there.
I'm not for sure.
In a friendly.
That's a good question, Peach.
Question mark. Let's go. We should get the answer. Right, here we go. Why does NFL have quarters and yet runs for less than 90 minutes?
Why do they have quarters yet they run less than 90 minutes?
Yeah, like what? Like for football, we have we have half time. Why do they? Is it for tactics?
I couldn't tell you the technical answer for it. It's just, maybe they every 15 minutes they switch sides of the field. You know what I mean? And I don't know if there was any, just how the rules were played. I don't know the significance of it, why they do it. Because it's the first quarter, 15 minutes, then you switch sides again, halftime. The only thing I can think is fair advantages, because sometimes, it's just my hypothesis, sometimes you have bad weather, kicking-wise, passing-wise, and all that, and it gives equal time to flip the fields for the players, because in American football, a lot of times you're playing in different climates. There's an advantage sometimes on which way you're playing. So when they flip the coin to see who's going to get the ball first, whoever decides they win, they can say they defer or they'll take the ball. The other team gets to decide which end of which goal they want to defend. And a lot of it has to do with the weather outside and where do they want to be? They want at the end of the quarters, the fourth quarter, do they want to have that at facing them or not? But that same thought process, you could probably do it at halftime too. But by doing it, by breaking up in quarters, you get a little bit of most. That's just Larry's thought.
So you're telling me an NFL game is 60 minutes in duration?
Yes.
Is that okay? Right. Is that why they have all the shenanigans?
Yeah, but one thing they do at halftime, but also there's a lot of stopping of the clock. Sometimes if you drop the ball, the clock stops. If you run out of bounds, it's not like in
it's a total of 60.
It's not like the refs taking a look and saying how much extra time, and they have and you know what? It's such a hot market. They have television timeouts. Because these television stations, these CBS, ESPN, they're paying so much money because people are watching it. They'll stop it where they take a break. They do it, and they'll have a person come out of the field, stop because it's a television timeout.
That's so they can get crazy.
So they can get all the commercials in, and now it's just part of the game now.
That's nuts.
If you're at a game, you'll see the referee. If they're ready to go, he'll come out on the field and he'll have the thing up so they can't start it until he comes down. That means the commercials are over. They can come back and start playing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's very American. That's all I can say. That's nuts. Right, Winston. I don't think it was Reed who scored the first goal at the London Stadium. I know he was the last goal. Yeah, you can guess. Happy. Bering Straits are between Alaska and Russia. Okay, right.
When it's frozen,
I want to guess. Happy knows the answer. Titch. I think there's an important imposter here. I can assure you that Kieran Devaney is trying to take our place as a mascot. Who's the real Kieran? Wrong, Budgie. Yeah, it weren't him. It wasn't Winston Reed. A lot of us chewed in. Yeah, who was the first goal scorer at London Stadium? And was it a Juve player? Or you asking, who's the first West Ham player? Right, so let's move on to question number. We've done 7, haven't we?
Yeah. Because 5 out of 7, right? I think I'm 5 out of 7. Yep.
Yeah, 5 out of 7.
6 and then I just knocked that out.
Yeah. So we got 4 more. So on my end, it will be question 7, but it's actually question 8. Right. So question 8. The Missouri is the longest U.S. snake, river, mountain range, none of the above. This is easy. So the Missouri is the longest U.S. A, snake, B, river, C, mountain range, D, none of the above.
None of the above.
Final answer?
Yes.
I got this one right. I thought this one was very, very, very easy. Question 7, and the answer is obviously a river.
Hey,
What the hell?
Missouri
Mississippi
River.
Ripper? Yeah, Mississippi.
Yeah, but the Missouri is the longest. It's the Mississippi River, not the Missouri River.
No, but surely they're connected, like Missouri and Mississippi. It has to. Well, that was my thought process. I can't believe you got that one wrong.
I'm not a.
I thought that was easy.
Because first thing I thought is Mississippi River, and then the Missouri River. I was like, because Mississippi River comes all the way down and goes through there, and that's again maybe some geography majors can tell me if was it called the Missouri River. I know it starts up way up in St. Louis in Missouri and it works its way down. It goes down through Tennessee area, down Mississippi. It's a long river. I've been on there before. It's really neat. I guess I'm ignorant. I didn't know it was the Missouri River.
See, mine was
So
just
I will-
yeah.
Yeah,
Missouri.
the Mississippi.
Let me.
Did you type
Right.
these in, Titch?
Here we go. Right, so Mississippi River, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, is the second largest river.
Oh, okay.
Gosh. So Missouri, I just thought, Missouri, Mississippi, like boom, but yeah, they're not linked at
Okay.
all.
Man,
So
I
maybe
thought-
it is a trick question then.
I thought it was. It
Yeah.
was a good trip for me. It was because I was thinking Mississippi's the biggest one, so that's good to know. I don't
See?
get credit for the crap, but it's good.
See. Yeah, I thought this one. Yeah, I thought that one would be
Well-
right. Here we go. Right, so what we got here? So, 1 second. We get back up to Bengals. Bloody hell! Stop the clock. Okay, we got lots of comments. Wow. Who scored the last goal at Upton Park? You got it ready, Budgie. Yeah, but you said London Stadium. You did say London Stadium, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, London Stadium. You said the first goal at the London Stadium, I'm sure. Right, let me remove this because that's blocking the comments. Let me remove that. So 7. We've got 3 more questions, and you are now 5 out of 8. Not bad. Let me remove.
Thought I had that one. I was all about Mississippi River.
I've genuinely thought that one you'd definitely get. Right, comments. Sorry.
Oh,
Peach, you cad. What we got? They do stop the clock a lot, which is a good thing, so you're getting the full 60. If you think about it, in football, the ball's probably in play for less than 60 minutes.
yeah, and American football game because all the stops and stuff goes between 3 and 4 hours.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, look here, look. A 60-minute game can last 3 hours, 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Bengals
Yeah,
versus
crazy.
Rams Super Bowl. Will it be Burrow or Stafford that takes the trophy home? Look, this person. Who is this, man? How would Max know
Stafford.
about all this?
I don't want the Bengals.
Bengals, which state are they from?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
And
Do I get a point for
Boston?
that?
No, it's not Boston Rams, is it? Who's the Rams?
No, it's L.A. Rams. Another point.
Oh,
Half-
LA
half a
Rams.
point. Yeah.
No, sorry, my friend. You don't need no help. You are 5 out of 8. And you just got the Missouri one wrong. Green
Love-
Street. A lot of ads. Is this Max?
Yeah.
Yeah. Advert break, and they tell the players, nope, stop, advert. For real happy, good pub bet. Ogbonna first got at the London Stadium, Betway Cup. Yeah, I know it was Juve. I wasn't sure who scored. And that was his old team as well.
Oh,
The
that's right,
Bengals.
the Bengals.
What player in the Premier League scored in every single minute of 90 on the pitch? What player in the Premier League has scored in every single minute of 90 on the pitch? Okay, so they scored in the first, second, third, boom, boom, boom. Who scored in every minute? Is
Salah.
That's a good question, Happy. So he says Salah. I'm gonna go with Kane.
Oh Lord. Well.
I'm assuming she's talking about current players as well. Yeah, that is a good one.
That's what I thought.
It was the Beast, to be fair. Robbie S. Right, Kieran says B for the last question, which was, what was the Mississippi was B? It was B, wasn't it? Was B the correct one?
Yeah.
Let me check.
River.
Yeah, it's there. It's right there.
River.
No, that's Kieran's. It was B. Yeah, Kieran was right. Go back to the comments. We've got 3 more questions. Mascot, no shit, mate. Green Street. Budgie said B. Wally said B. James said D. Robert said B. Devaney really replaces. That's got there. Cam said B. Real talk. I love this show. B from Darren. Mississippi is the longest, so it's D. We need VAR. That's from James. Lawrence was in the Navy. He should know his bodies of water. Oh, that came from Wally World. Now we're starting. Now we're going.
Wally, I'm a real sailor. I don't hang out in the river. I'm in the ocean, baby.
Wally came in with that little jab, like bap bap.
I'll be the first to admit I thought it was Mississippi River. I did. I'll say it to my grave. I'll remember that one.
Ogbonna first got London for Juve. Winston last got Upton Park for Man United. Robert says the Missouri River is longer than the Mississippi by 100 miles. See?
Rob.
Yes, Rob. We need the stats. 100 miles. That's a significant distance. Titch, I've got to know my stuff. Kroenke owns the Rams as well as... Okay. It's just I know it's Max. It has to be, but it's just confusing me with that name. Up the Bengals. Ronaldo. Oh, yeah, he's back in the Premier League.
Did he?
Yeah, Hamed, big up. I don't think he was here. So, thank you. Yes, you was. You was here earlier. My bad. Yeah, what's the answer, Hammer? Nice one, Lauro. Answer is Ronaldo. Okay, that's the answer. It's Ronaldo. Oh, he scored in every single minute.
Wow.
Forgot about him. No. Oh, Kieran said Aguero. Would you believe it? I swear you'll never see this done again. Whatever he says. I know Ibra has. He's also done it. Ronaldo, an incredible sulk. And right, we've got 3 more questions. Oh, here we go. Fuck, the Missouri is 1.5 kilometers longer. 1.5? That's just about. Robert said 100 miles. James is saying...
100 miles seems like a long, but I don't know.
James is saying 1.5 kilometers. That's like barely...
I will be looking this up after the show.
I may have worded it wrong to it. I meant what Prem played, not goals in the Prem. Yeah. Oh. So he didn't score them all. Okay, right, I get it. But it is Ronaldo. Shearer probably, Hammerette. That's what we all like to see, Wally. When Wally's friend jabs at you, it was Ronaldo throughout his career. He scored. Oh, throughout his career. Okay, not just in the Premier League. Hard to drive an aircraft carrier up a river, Wally.
Damn straight.
Here we go. Hamed said, my knowledge on America is terrible. Sorry, I haven't answered. No matter. This is it's obviously about it's about Wally, Lawrence and Wally, but what is the Prem? Nah, Wally, no, Budgie. Kieran laughing. Titch. I think Davido standing outside. He must have known. Use his telepathic powers. See what I said about his head. Yeah, that's got antennas on those curves and bumps. Spell Mississippi out loud without hesitation. Mississippi. Bow.
Damn.
I'm from the States, y'all. Y'all know. I'm from Maryland, Alabama. I'm from Maryland. Right, so let's go to another question. Right, you are 5 out of 8. So this is question 9, but it will say 8 on here because obviously Wally's was in the middle. Question 9 is, let me go to question 8. Question 9 for you, sir, is the most populous US state is A, Texas, B, New York, C, California, D, none of the above. I also got this one right as well. I need to move to America. So, the most populous US state. Not popular people, the one with the most people in it. A, Texas, B, New York, C, California, D, none of the above. I got this right. Think about it. This is quite easy. I believe this is an easy question. Look at genuinely.
Texas.
If you final answer?
Yes.
I
was going to say California, but I will go Texas.
So Texas final answer, yeah. Number 8 on here. The answer was, in fact, California.
I thought it might be.
This is what I thought. New York in comparison to those two it doesn't compare. California is massive, and you know Texas is big in land mass, but population has.
That's why I was going back and forth with that too because I drove across a lot of land and so, all right, 5 for 9. Golly, I got to get my 2 in a row to beat my record from last week. Titch is better in American history than I am. Geography.
Yeah, buddy. I need to come over there, y'all. Let me just show this T-shirt one more time. Kieran, the mascot. Bow. Boom. Look at that. The Kieran Jeek. Oi, oi. Ole, 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 ole. Yeah, that's Kieran. The Kieran Jeek. Right, we've got 2 more questions. Yeah, and we've got maybe 8 more minutes. Cool. Right, so let's see what people are saying. The answer was C. Right. California, yeah.
I was hot.
Right, Hammerhead said New York. Happy said California. She got it right. Robert said New York. One sec. Dun, 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 dun. Wally, just to let you know he's still in the building, said C. He's letting you know, listen, this is an easy one. Wally knows that as an easy one.
I'm glad he's not playing these questions this week. Just don't count.
Kieran said B. Titch, you need to download the latest update. These earphones with wires looking real old school for a man of your stature. You know what it is? These plug into the mic. So it's a good mic. It's the Blue Yeti. And they plug in. And I don't normally like these in-ear ones. So if I use... This Chromebook I'm using is Bluetooth. But then the audio is always out of sync. So it's better to do this. 1 second. Doom, 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 doom. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving. Right, Darren says none of the above. Dang it. Whoopee, I got it. I like Max. Can we keep him? What? You trying to replace Kieran? The mascot is. I'm sure it is. I said it is. I'm sure it's Max. What's the correct job title for a shooter on an aircraft carrier? What a question. Jeez.
What do you mean by a shooter? Are you talking about
the man that pulls the trigger on an aircraft carrier? The designated shooter.
Well, on an aircraft carrier, a lot of your real weapons are going to be your aircraft that's going off there. Now, you have a shooter. I guess the terminology be this way is there's some guys that when they're on the catapult, they'll be down there and they'll time it when they can release. So you'll see them lean down. If you ever, they'll have the helmets on and they'll be signaled to the tower to see when it's ready, and that's when they can take off. Shooter, as you want to say, like I said, mainly aircraft carrier is the defense there. You have different shooters, I'll call them gunners mates or different ones, different ratings or different jobs for that weapons officer and up there. So the terminology can be used there. So if you're using it in the shooter contest to be on the flight deck and setting up for when they shoot off, that's kind of what they have, the catapult, They have, and each one on the flight deck, not to go down a rabbit hole, I've never been stationed on aircraft there. I've been on them several times. They have different colored jerseys describing what they do. You have different colors to say for weapons. They load the weapons onto the aircraft. You have different ones that are for fuel. You have different ones that are aviation bosun mates that direct them, that do, like I was saying, to have them when they get timed up to catapult or when they come down to land.
So do you think there's no definitive answer to that question, as in
no, it could be
one title?
I just got to know what context you're trying to talk about. It could be in different ones. You know what I mean? Shooting weapons, shooting aircraft off the. Yeah.
Wally says next week is gonna be easy. ... Nom, 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 nom. Choo choo choo.
I'm just here for the enjoyment. I don't mind having some
for the bomb. And Kieran says, "Love that shirt." Obviously, because you gotta love yourself, and this is all you, baby. Look at that. This guy is around. He's getting around. Let me get right in the middle. Yeah, buddy. That's Kieran. I love the shirt. I got the two younger boys. They got the same one, but in blue. But everything else the same. Got their name on the back and all that.
Word.
Don't worry. Kieran is worldwide. Right, here we go. I missed the question. I was lagging, but I definitely would have got it right. Yeah, you would have got that one. What is this? Q8C. Is that the name of the shooters?
I don't know.
Oh no, question A is C. Sorry, no. Question A. He said C. So that's California. My bad.
I was going back and forth on that. I should get a half a point for somebody.
That shirt is fire.
Fire.
This shirt is on fire.
Boys
It's
and
not
men.
Max Cams because he hasn't answered the question. Good point. Good point. Happy. Keep telling himself. He says, "Oh, what was fire?" Again. This girl is on fire. We can keep him. Gunner. Is that the name?
Yeah.
Gunner.
Yeah, Gunner. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So the shooter.
Yeah.
Is that the? That's.
Well, again, shooter. When you say shooter, there's different type of shooters. The gunner is like a gunner's mate who has it, that does the weapons and stuff. Now, gunner, you could have the guy. If it depends on what type of aircraft, you might have someone in the back. So yeah, gunner's good.
The mascot says, "Happy I'm a rare." We've got 2 more questions. I've not answered because I have no clue for any of these questions, but I can assure you that if we had the video in the stream, he'd be able to get full marks without hesitation. No, Cam, your mum will end up having to look after him. Catapult operation.
Operations, exactly. And that's what I was trying to tell you. That's the one that they're down there on the ground, and when they time them up, so really where they're going, they're shooting it off the aircraft. They're catapulting it off there, and they're timing it down, and they sit down there. I forget what color jersey they have. They'll have their cranial helmets on there, and they time it. And a lot of them, they get there, they'll show them because they're talking with the pilot into the aircraft, and it kind of lets him know when they're getting ready to take off.
So you did mention the catapult and all that, so we'll give you that one. We'll give you that.
Man, it's a tough crowd tonight. Woo.
Yeah, and then you know what it'd be. Wally's questions will be, name the famous fast food restaurant that begins with M. that'll be Wally's.
Hey, and he'll be like, he's like, hey, I'm having some issues, and his wife's right there with the me. No.
McDonald's, Wally. McDonald's. Question for Laura. What time is it in Brisbane, Australia? I can tell you that.
I say it is. What's it right now? What's it for me?
Time now.
6:56. I say it's 6 o'clock Wednesday morning.
You're way off. It's 10:57, like 11 a.m. Nearly.
11
2 minutes to
a.m.?
11. Yeah,
Oh,
2 minutes
5
to 11.
off. Close enough.
5 hours.
Hey, I said Wednesday, didn't I?
Yeah. We give you that. I asked you how college was, Max. Yeah. He goes, school. Do you see this, Titch? I'm being bullied for being a young'un. The audacity of the members of the audacity of the members of this chat to insult the mascot is beyond me. It's hilarious. It is funny. Lawrence was never on an aircraft carrier. Was always a riverboat. This is from Wally. He's in your ass.
I was a riverboat captain. See, like that. I was usually shooters, destroyers.
Right, Kieran's laughing at that. Happy I'm merely a messenger of Saint David. Wally, can you please purchase the same one as just so that for next week. 11 hours ahead of me, Peach. 11:55 a.m. Fire, happy, of course, Peach. Yes, happy. 1 second. Is it 15 hours?
Yeah.
10 hours, James. 11 in New South Wales. See, even there they've got different time zone.
So 7 to 7, 12.
Davida's greatness. Okay, it's not my fault that the members of the stream can't handle Davida's greatness. They are all discussing how to use catapults to get rid of Max. You are hilarious, but now I'm thinking, is that Max? Look at it. Midday. Oh, Budgie got it wrong. Oh no, he wasn't, because it's nearly 11 a.m. It is nearly. No, Budgie, you got that wrong. It's 11 o'clock. Wow, Budgie, you're meant to know. This guy knows normally.
I'm locked in now. Now I'll know forever because I know exactly how long it is.
And Budgie's slacking, boy. He normally knows. James, sorry, we've got 2 more questions. Let me get through the questions and the comments. I do recall Queensland not wanting to follow suit. Yeah, Kieran did mention actually. Shit, an hour out. How did that happen? Slacking, mate. Never attended. I always attended the school of St. Davido to learn his divine way of life. Audacity seems a rather large red youngster. Yeah, who is that? That's right, James. Really annoying. Oh, the time difference. Question: when did Titch broadcast his first show? Oh, first show. Damn, I don't even know. Good question, mate. I'm going around August 21st. I don't even know. He must mean a live show as well, not an edited video, which I would obviously used to always do. And I think I don't even know that one. Happy mate, you cannot underestimate some videos ability to download these ways of life into other people's brains. All my vocabulary comes from inside his great shiny head. Yeah, Xmas 19 is when I done my first video. Was it 19? So why have I put 2020 as the... No, 2020 budgie. Xmas 2020. Yeah, 2020. I mean, obviously not then. But that was the first video. Bed calling. Ah, see you later, Robert. Thank you for joining and taking part. Kieran, it says a little in between summer and winter. Right, we've got 2 more questions. One sec. Live show. Watch along Rapid Vienna Europa League with me. That's correct. Cams. That was the first live. And then I had an accidental live, which doesn't count. So yeah, it's Cams' one, or December 2020 was the first actual video. Right, so question 10. You are, what are you on? 5 out of 9. Right, question 10. Here we go. Question 10, which will be question 9 here. Think, take your time. In USA, the Rocky Mountains are in the west, in the east, in the south, none of the above. The Rocky Mountains. Which part of the country?
West.
Final answer?
Yes.
Okay. And then we'll see what people said in the chat. This will... Right. The correct answer is A. The West. West Ham, baby.
That's what I'm thinking, baby.
Right. So you knew that one, obviously. You was confident with that one. Right. So as it stands... 1, 2, 3... You've matched, your only other attempt, which was the first week we done this. You got 6.
I still got I got a protest in for the Missouri River one, just so you know. I will be talking to VAR after this, and I'm going to take it to the board. We'll see what happens on Tuesday.
My friend, I have done my due diligence. I know my facts. I'm not actually from London. I'm actually from America. I'm one of the founders of the United States. Right, so we've got one more question, which... Yeah?
I'll say you're from Atlanta, right down the road.
I'm Atlanta, man.
Atlanta? I like to call it Hotland.
Atlanta. Atlanta, baby. T.I., me and T.I., you know what I mean? It's my bro, man.
That's why I said it. I was waiting for you. You caught on good. You're quick, buddy. All right.
Yeah, I'm quick, buddy, man. You know what I'm saying, man? And the funny thing is, right, this is... I do find this quite... there's always... you come across similarities. Now, a lot of people for years said that, me and T.I. look similar. His middle name is the same as mine, which is Joseph. We are both juniors. And then if you think about it, my name has been Titch from a very, very young age. And Titch is Titch. I
caught on to that. Yeah, that's
crazy, isn't it? Right, here we go. Good night, Rob. We're gonna, here we go. Oh, I have Tabasco. Is that okay, Wally?
Negative.
Wally.
Negative.
I think what he's saying is he's not gonna need any hot sauce. That's what he's trying to say. Subliminally saying, oh yeah, that's what he's saying. That's right, James. So Kieran got it right. James Bond got it right. Happy East London. She got it wrong. Budgie got it right. Wally got it right. Look, he's just showing you. Look, I'm here with all the correct answers.
It's always
The
good
Rocky-
behind the scenes when you get on the cameras. A whole another ball game.
Wally was actually flustered near the end last season. I couldn't believe it. He's getting closer to the screen. He's Cam's got it correct. Keep chewing the gum, Cams, to strengthen your cheek bone and muscle. Yeah, that's right, because he's preparing for a fight. You know, like they're doing it. That's what they do. That's what Cams is doing. Keep it coming, Darren. We have to keep ribbing Cams about that chewing gum encounter. The horse he was hiding. Cams, you can't answer after the games. You Rodney. After the answer's good. Yeah. Oh, he done it way after then. I think I might be behind. Cheating. Oops. No shit, Sherlock. Oh, let me see what. Chewbacca. And Cams is a big guy as well. Chewbacca.
Oh, that's good.
That's your name. Happy at least you understand this divine way. Or I can see Lawrence seems to have much knowledge hidden away behind those great glasses. We can ask him about his ideas of life.
That's just going blind and get old.
Oh, here we go. Titch, Netflix are looking for actors for many TV series. Don't worry, I'm gonna pack up my bags and I'm gonna head to the States and I'm gonna find my way in the land of opportunity. The land of opportunity, man. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sign up. Not sign up. I'm gonna take Instagram seriously. Where T.I. is gonna be, I'm gonna get there before him. So you know, if T.I. is performing somewhere, I'll be there an hour before. And then when he comes, I'll be like, man, I don't know who this guy. Look, he'll be doing what Mascot's doing. He'll be like impersonating someone, and I'll be like, nah, kick him out, block him, like we do with Happy. Mascot. Right, here we go. So we've got last comment, and then you can see how Kieran Devaney is too intimidated to answer me. This is what happens when you do not attend St. Davido's school. You start to become weak and feeble like the imposter we have here. Max, my boy, you never knew you were there. So we've got a fake Kieran. Who is the real Harry Geezer? Right, so this is the final question, and you know the show's nearly over, and you know 7 would match Wally's from last week, even though that was a friendly match, but it would, you know, lay down a marker like you're not playing around. I would advise you take your time. Right, final question, question 11. The smallest US state is. Let me remove Kieran's comment. Can you see that? Let me remove this. Is A, Vermont, B, Rhode Island, C, Delaware, D, none of the above. Take your time. This is a crucial moment in the game. Smallest US state.
I know I'm down to.
Try and do some. You know, have you visited here or you've heard stuff about?
Oh yeah.
Like,
I know all of them. It's just deciding they're all tiny. At least I'm going to go with. Well, I don't want that. You got his popped up already, but I'm going to go with Vermont.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Final answer. So you've gone with A. And it was in fact B.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
I'm stuck on 6.
Rhode Island. 6 points again.
Well, I'm steady. Consistent.
6 points. Not bad. You know.
About 2 of them I left out. This one here, I was kind of going back and forth. But it's all good. It was a pleasure.
So, yeah. Let me get to the comments and then we will wrap it up. But yeah, 6 points again. That's Wally's score to beat. Let me put back on to Lawrence. Right, so what we got here? Look at this. Wally had inside knowledge. Right, Happy said B. She got it right. Kieran said A. It's B. Cam said D. Right. Here we go. Right, chats the link with the glasses and this imposter. Right, that's chats the link with glasses and this imposter. That's the link. Ah, that's the link. What is the link? Or maybe you just your stand just fell over again, Kira. Who is this, man? This is not Max. This ain't Max. I went to university there.
Ah, very good.
So thankfully,
I didn't realize that, Wally. I was up at Newport at the War College. I didn't go to the War College. I went to the Air Force Staff Command College, but I love it up there. I was in the Newport area. Oh, it's really nice. I like Rhode Island.
So luckily, Wally didn't get that question because that's an easy one. No ribbon intended. Cams, it works. Get my WhatsApp number from Titch. Hammerhead said B, which was the correct answer. Is it Jack? Who is Jack? I don't know Jack. I got 8 right. Budgie got 8 right.
Cheat.
Stop copying me, Hammerhead. Budgie's new name is Google. I got it. Family Guy pays off. That's Hammerhead. Darren, you're meant to be on my team as always. Wally says, I don't even have to do my homework for next week. Oh, no. He's throwing it down to you. He's throwing it down. Luckily, you've got the hot sauce already. Now I'm just waiting for the outro where I can see Davido's divine head driving the great Hammers and United bus. Oh, God. Whoever you are, a legend. Maybe Charlie Walsh. Maybe Charlie Walsh. Or, no, I'm going Charlie Walsh. Bong, whatever. I'm going Charlie Walsh, you lot. The vocabulary, that's Charlie Walsh.
Luke Legend?
Luke Legend? Nah. That's Charlie Walsh.
Changing stuff up there.
Whoever it is, I thank you for the entertainment, and I think it's Charlie Walsh. Here we go. Titch, ask me a question only Max will know. I will prove I'm the divine messenger. Okay. Name, not Ariman, name 2 people that you would come up against at the camp. So your sort of age group. 2 people, not Ariman or Nico. Now we see, I got you. If he answers this, but then saying that, Budgie Jack, Newport is beautiful, says Wally.
Yes, it is. I love it.
I tend to leave kids alone, Matt, to let them have their fun. That's Kieran. Titch said we could keep him. Yeah, I'm saying Charlie Walsh, you know. Titch, this is literally Max. I did say Max first, but that's what I'm saying. You're confusing me. I feel like Wally and Lawrence in the hot chair now. Like, who is it? Titch, did you know that Auburn Stadium bigger than London Stadium? No, I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't sure. And that was quite a good, easy question, I believe, because it was only 2 options. Titch, fair, I missed the first 2 Africans. Do I win a prize? Yes, you win a prize. You win a prize, James Bong. I'm not sure what it is. You definitely win a prize. You get the winner title for today. London, it's early. Hammer got your back. Right, a couple more, and then we will literally. I forgot his. Here we go. Forgot his name, but the one that kept missing open goals that you got really annoyed at a couple of times. This is Max. It's Max. It's definitely Max. I said Max from the start. James, you were probably just lurking around in the background for the first few questions. Darren, Max with the facts, and I have a request, Titch. Okay, cool. We're gonna end it. What's your request? Before we get a request, see you later, Kieran. The mascot. What how do you think today went, Lawrence?
It went good. A lot of times, like I said, I want to win this stuff, but I just enjoy getting on with you guys, especially during the week when I get a little busy, and this helps me kind of unwind from my day. So I like it. It's all fun. I want to win, but I don't mind having some of the bomb, and I will do it live on air. I'm not scared.
Damn. Right. You're not accustomed to it, though, are you? It will be hot for you, won't it?
Yeah. I don't put it this way. I don't put it as a side condiment when I'm having anything.
Yeah.
The last time I had any of that stuff when I was with my knucklehead brother-in-law and nephew, and we were just putting on stuff just to, you know, when guys just be silly things. So I haven't had either one of these since August. And
Yeah,
we still
the
got a lot of
bomb.
it, so you know we didn't have too much. The bomb. Look
The
it
bomb
up, guys. Look it up
should be.
again.
Yeah, I have. I was watching a video yesterday. People doing certain things. So that one
Yeah.
should be.
I think
the-
you're right,
the-
Titch.
the
I think
hot-
that one's hot. Yeah, I think it's hotter
Yeah.
than the other one. Yeah.
Right, next time the video comes in, we need a better background because the stars in the background don't even begin to show his divine power. Funny. Bye, Kieran. Adios, Kieran, mate. Hammerhead said, I agree, Max. They're talking about Davy's head. Laters, Ernie. Take care, Kieran. Laters, even. Great fun, guys. Thanks. No, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks,
obviously,
Wally.
Wally.
Yep. Thanks, Wally. Yep.
What were the questions, Hammerette? Peach says. Question: What's Titch's production company's named? Lawrence.
Your production company?
Yeah, so you know when I do my videos or editing or you know create studios and what's the name? You know, it's not anything that's like it's just you have to plan just in case. So yeah, you must have seen it.
I'm sure I have, but what is it?
You've seen it. You've seen it.
I'm sure I've seen it.
Ah, look at this. Hammerhead knows. MJD Productions.
Yeah, that's it, yep.
Hammerhead knows, man. He's always on the ball. Although he's background in London Stadium, we all know where Davido's heart lies, and that is in the great Davido school, the Emirates Stadium. Max is killing Dave. Right, so you lot. It has gone on actually quite long, but it's been fun, man, and time flies when you're having fun. As always, man, it's good to sit down with Lawrence. It's great too, and it's great to sit down with Wally. I loved it, the fun competition element, and nothing's said and done. We don't even know what questions Wally's got next week, and we'll have independent adjudicator standing next to him so he can't cheat, for next week.
And know what? I think to make this kind of fair, I studied up on some Baltimore history before this show. So you did a curveball. So next week you need to, get it a little bit different.
Curve back.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
See you later, Max.
Now he's going to say, okay, U.S. geography, history, which is good. But yeah, just give it. You're a creative man. Do a twist to it. So
Make it harder for him.
Yes.
Max Scott. Instead of mascot, we call him Max Scott. Peach, you're going live, brother. That's Hammerhead and Darren said. Right, so you look tomorrow. Initial thoughts at 12 o'clock. Changing the format slightly. But yeah, we'll be back on at 12 p.m. tomorrow. Me and Cams. But yeah, thank you lot for joining in as always, and Lawrence, thank you. Definitely been a pleasure.
Definitely.
Don't go nowhere, Lawrence. We'll speak off air. But yeah, everybody, we will see you tomorrow. Initial thoughts. Thank you, everyone. I'm not working tomorrow, so initial. Yeah, good. Nice one, Budgie. Don't know. I got work. It sucks. Not later. It's not later. Yeah, that's unfortunate as well because I do like it when everybody joins in. But it's good that you could join this, Hammerhead. Darren, he's saying I may be crap. Right, here we go. Right, so Lawrence, you want to say goodbye to the audience to let everyone?
Yes. Later on, come on your irons.
Later, come on your irons. And let me just play the outro for Max. Where is it? So you can see Davy's shiny head. Outro. Boom.
That West Ham taxman, you don't want to see the gang vex, man. Pull up in 2-litre dingers and press that.
Selling black, going ham in West like Declan Rice. Do it like popcorn, everything nice.